Okay, let's not meet. My brother and I made friends, grateful it ended this way. Last December, I was visiting my family down in Florida, and we spent some time in Treasure Island. My brother and I took my dog down to the beach at about 2 a.m. to play some fetch and drink and have a good time. If you walk along the water, you can reach a few restaurants, bars, and hotels down the beach. Out of nowhere, we see someone walking pretty quickly in our direction from over there, and a few moments later, we can make out they're being followed. My dog is arguably pretty well trained. We work search and rescue, and I've never once had her run off without permission, and never once has she not instantly returned when called. But that changed that night. She was about 5 feet from me, and I saw her shoot up and went to grab her collar, but she took off in a full sprint, making some truly terrifying barking and growling sounds. We obviously took off after her, and she reached the first person and stopped between them and the people behind them. She was barking and growling and lunging, and I finally caught up and put her on a leash. She's never reacted in that manner, so it was scary. The group following her ended up being 3 men that were probably in their early 30s. They started booking it in the other direction. I turned around, and the person being followed was a young woman around my age. We asked if she was okay, and she just broke down in tears and collapsed into my brother. My dog insisted she get on the ground for some excited pup kisses and a soaking wet cuddle, which they both seemed to enjoy. She was far too overwhelmed to talk, so she got into her phone and rang her friend's number to have us talk to her. We were able to figure out where she was staying and walk her back to her hotel, where we met up with her friends, and we all exchanged numbers to talk at a later time. The next day we all got together, where we learned she had just gone out for a walk on the beach, stopped for a drink at the bar, drank a bit, and then wasn't feeling right, so she left the bar and soon noticed 3 men left after her. She had been walking for about a mile at that point, terrified and slowly more and more messed up. She doesn't remember much about the night, and we knew she was probably on something, but we had no clue she'd been drugged. We're still friends now, and we're all gonna meet up for spring break, and we'll all be back in Florida. I've never been more proud of my dog, and more grateful that we were in the right place at the right time. I hate thinking about what could have happened. To those 3 men, let's never meet.